Today's selection is Burley Ducks in this video cooking with Burley by Burley Sipping Pavy. Like the link to the video will be the description below. Go in second match. So let's get into this vaccine in 3, 2, 1.
Alright, good news.
We are back.
You guys get to learn how to cook some duck today. I've actually only cooked duck one other time in my life. I meant to buy duck breasts at the
Duck breast. What the? What's a duck breast?
grocery store,
Okay.
and I accidentally bought duck thighs. So who knows if this is actually going to work, but we're going to go for it and try it out anyway. What I'm going to do though is thinly sliced peach. Just layer it over the duck. The sweetness of the duck and the sweetness of the peach just work so well together. I'm going to do a little honey mustard teriyaki glaze over the top of it with a little bit of lemon in it, over a bed of rice with a bit of a fennel salad over the top of it. It's a very intricate one. Yeah, let's get started. So I'm going to start this off by cutting the peach. It's really hard. Imagine if you had like one of those mandolins where you could thinly slice it. That'd be a lot easier, but this might be one of those things that is sped up in post because it's going to take me a while. Miles, the cameraman, and myself were just speaking about done. We're gonna get this in the oven so that it starts baking. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna layer it. In the oven, we go at 400 degrees. Now that the duck is in the oven, who knows how that's gonna go, we're gonna start with the sauce. This might be weird, I don't know if a lot of people do this, but I use honey mustard.
Call me crazy if you want, but I've never liked store-bought pesto.
As a base for like most of my sauces. Take that, and then I'm gonna do this teriyaki.
Teriyaki.
I know when you watch like a show like MasterChef or something like that, where they're actually good cooks, they always say that like a big part of the dish that you make should be like the difference in the flavors. So you want like the sweetness and the acidity, and I don't know. I couldn't really tell you. I think for this one, the peach so sweet. The duck is such a sweet piece of meat too. It's really like juicy. So the nice like acidic lemon and the teriyaki, and then adding a little more of that bitterness from the mustard. I don't like cold sauces on top of hot things. I do this with everything I make. I just throw it in a saucepan, get it going, just so that at least it's warm, so that when it goes on the dish, it doesn't cool it down so much. Okay, so now we're gonna do the duck. Just salt on both sides. It helps get the all that water out. Probably need to throw away the salt container because I just touched raw duck and then touched that.
Yeah, what
Never
duck?
specified that I had food safety awareness, just kind of making it up as I go. You want to start with a cold pan, put the duck in there fat side down, and you heat it up. It renders down that fat. If you already have the pan hot, it locks in that juice and all that fat. But if you start it upside down, like so. Forgot to mention the sauce that we put it on super low heat because I'm not trying to get it to boil. I don't want it too thick. I just want it to be hot. That's all I'm looking for. On the heat, very low heat. Nothing crazy. We're just gonna keep like right at the medium. The only slight problem is I was supposed to have a duck breast, which would be a little flatter piece of just straight fat. And as I'm looking at this, I'm seeing quite a bit of fat on the actual thigh itself. So who knows how this is gonna work, we'll see. But we're gonna go 2 minutes on this side, 2 minutes on the next side, in the oven at 400 for about 6 to 7 minutes probably, and we'll see how it goes. And pigeons.
Oh, that's what
brought here to eat them.
Wait, really?
Yeah, you're supposed to eat pigeon.
Really?
Go hunted.
Like, I guess that's why they were brought here. Like pigeons are so disgusting.
Are you sure that's why pigeons were brought here?
I don't know. I love this audio in the background. Are you sure that's why pigeons were brought here?
That's what you have to edit in. Just like you not even in frame.
Okay, so now super important, it's been 2 minutes each side. When you go to put this in the oven, you gotta make sure you put it in the oven.
No, it's just when you go to put this in the oven, make sure you put it in the oven.
As long as it's in the oven, you've done it correct. I mean, that's all there is. But when you put it in the oven, you gotta make sure you put it in the oven skin side down. So this side, you want like that, because it'll keep cooking the fat. Now, into the oven, 7 to 8 minutes. Oh, God. Now, the key is to blow up the oven. That's really what you want to achieve, as long as you can break as much as possible. The duck is coming out.
The duck. Quack, quack.
Yeah, it looks like a duck. That's a duck, isn't it?
There's a duck.
All right. Never get rid of your duck fat. Duck fat is so good. So now that's got to rest for a minute. If you watched before, my handy dandy tool to make everything look nice and pretty. Rice goes down first. Okay, duck's been rested. We're ready to cut this thing. Now remember, duck is supposed to be pink. It's almost like it's like a piece of steak. Let's see.
A piece of
if we
steak.
can salvage some meat from this. Never really cut thigh before. Okay, let's get one more out of this. Didn't turn out exactly how we wanted it, but there's enough meat to make this work.
Yep.
I pretend that this was a nice little duck breast.
Duck
it's
breast.
We have the rice in there. We're gonna take this, I'll layer that in there, make her look pretty. Okay, there's our duck. Over a bed of rice.
The duck. Quack,
Now,
quack.
We're gonna take this. Oh, it's so depressing. There we go. That's salvageable. There's that. Let's see if we can salvage this. How embarrassing. Ugh. Heartbreaking. Heartbreaking, really. So there's still some peach on top. We're gonna take our sauce. Just all over.
Oh.
Alright. Now, add a little greens, a little pop of color, just a little bit of fennel on top. Somewhat salvaged the look of it, too. Here we have it. Duck breast over a bed of rice, sliced peach, fennel, and some sauce. This was definitely the worst one we made, but hopefully it tastes good. I don't know.
You look good. You look good. So I gave you a 8.5 option. You look good. That was Burley Ducks in this video, cooking with Burley by Burley Seeming Purry. The link to the video will be in the description below. Go and check them out. And drop a like if you like. And comment down below if you want to see more reactions like this one. And subscribe if you're new. And click the bell to be notified when I upload. And bye.